Everybody talks about alignment, but what you're really after, what you really need, is coherence. Alignment is this sort of nebulous concept that you probably see talked a lot about in your feed, where if we reach this point where our life is aligned with our purpose and our values perfectly, then we feel like we're going to be ultimately happy, and that's when everything amazing happens. And that's great. I think we need to be aligned with our purpose and our values. But what's underneath the desire for alignment? If you look at that, it's not actually the alignment that we may be after. What we're after is a physical state of coherence. This is actually a term coined by a group called HeartMath Institute, and it is actually a physical state within our body. A state of coherence is when our heart and our mind are in sync with one another. And they can actually measure this using different instruments. And what it measures is the biofield that's created by your heart. It is measurable. When you are in a state of discoherence, when you are in a low frequency emotional state, when you are stressed out, when you have physical illness going on, etc., you do not have coherence in your field. The biofield itself starts to break down. The geometry of it does not stand up. When you are in a state of coherence where your heart and your brain are in agreement with one another, your body is vibrant, your biofield is vibrant, the electrical state of your body is vibrant. You are not feeling stressed. So how do we find coherence? A lot of different ways, and I'm going to be teaching about this tomorrow in my Rewild and Untamed community. So if you haven't joined us yet, make sure that you go to my website and subscribe. We can reach coherence through breath work, we can do it through journaling and intention setting, but my favorite way of working on coherence is to do it more passively, so it doesn't feel like another thing on our to-do list. And the best way that I have found to achieve coherence in the body in the most relaxing and blissful way possible is to use healing sound. So healing sound is not like turning on the radio. We're not listening for melodies. We don't have lyrics. We're using the timbres or the tone qualities of different instruments and the frequencies that they hold to help to create the coherent state in the body, because the frequencies and the timbres of those instruments have been used for thousands of years in human history to help to move out stuck energy, literally stuck in our tissues, and bring in a state of coherence where we are deeply restored, deeply relaxed, deeply able to recuperate in a state of rest and digest. And from there, it's easier to find alignment as well. So join us in Rewild and Untamed. I'll see you there.